914, two most important numbers in any sales campaign right now if you're a real estate agent selling residential property. By day 9, you need to have a second appointment. By day 14, you need to have an offer. If you don't hit either of those milestones, the campaign is seriously in trouble. We know that ultimately there's a buy away from when a property is first launched online. There's a huge number of buyers that should be seeing that property for the first time online. That should lead to a lot of inquiries and ultimately people turning up to that first open for inspection. After that first open for inspection, you're going to get some calls later that Saturday. In addition to that, you're going to call some people again come Monday, and you should then be booking people back for a second appointment come Monday, possibly Tuesday, to walk through that particular home. Buyers with real intent who've already sold, buyers that need to buy by a certain date, buyers that all of a sudden have just found their dream home that they never ever thought they'd find in the marketplace are actually primed and positioned to act. And as a great real estate agent, you need to be getting people back for second appointments, but just not one person, but 2 or 3 people there with a tape measure where they're ultimately seeing that someone is about to make an offer and go and buy that particular home. By day 14, you need to be getting an offer, and that offer is a really critical thing because from an owner's perspective, that may well be the best offer that they're going to receive throughout the course of the entire campaign. We know that the longer that a property stays on the market, the more likely it is that it's going to sell at some level of a discount. And so naturally, ultimately, if we get a great offer, then maybe that position should be to say, you know what, we should actually go to sell. Whatever is in the best interest of the owner. You might bring the auction date forward, you might push the auction date back, you might be in a position that you just accept the offer, you name it, but it is critically important that you follow the basic rule around 914. What we find a lot of real estate agents do, oh, that wasn't a great week, maybe next week will be better. It was raining that weekend, and so maybe next weekend will be better. Oh, there was a long weekend, and so that's why people didn't turn up. And then before you know it, day 14 floats by, all of a sudden we get to auction day and it's panic stations, we cancel the auction, all of a sudden we put a property price on it, 6 weeks later we lose the listing, a competitor lists it, gets a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 price reduction, sells the property to a buyer that you probably could have met during the course of the campaign. Your job as a great real estate agent is to learn what the systems and the rules are that you need to put in play to be able to make sure that you demonstrate a great customer experience. But how do you get offers out of buyers? You just ask. Based on what you're seeing, what do you feel it's worth? Would you like to own this one? Is this the place for you? We're guiding $1 million. Do you see value at that level? If you got it for that, would you like to be the owner? And what you've got to start doing is you've got to start realizing is the buyers that are turning up to your open for inspections and private appointments today, they're already well and truly aware about what's actually happening in the market. So it's not a market thing. It's about you making sure that you're creating that energy to give people confidence to buy today and to give sellers confidence to sell today. 914, what a rule. It'll change your entire business.